Hello and welcome to the Hespect MMA podcast, where we cover MMA's hottest headlines, fight card bouts, fighter drama, discuss fight predictions, media giants, and basically all things MMA related. Made by fans, for the fans. This is your host, Hespectful Keith, and I'd love for you to come and join me here, often visited by special guest and best friend of mine, codenamed Throb Lowe, as we share our memories, takes, and opinions on the frequently changing landscape that is MMA. Now, without further ado, let's MMA and chill. I'll delete that
Be aware, you gotta fight the pop-up boss.
The what? The pop-up boss.
Yeah, the pop-up boss battle.
How come it's just NHL? Oh, here we go. Okay, let's see here.
Oh yeah, you just missed the Kimura.
Damn it.
The guy was he was on the bottom, twisting for an awkward Kimura from the bottom. And then when the guy tried to readjust to get out of it, the guy on the bottom ended up flipping the whole position and getting the Kimura from on top.
Shit, eh? Oh, fuck, I forgot my charger.
Yeah, pretty solid one.
Alright, one sec. Alright.
Okay. Right,
what's up, bruh? Oh, nice.
Goes the Daniel Cormier business.
Daniel Cormier. Yeah, it's all good. Little boy's doing alright. Just went through a bout of eczema.
Oh, yeah, that's always hard.
You know, it's all good. It was my fault. The doctor said it might have been a change in the formula, and I was like, I was the one that recently yeah, we should change this formula. You know, he's getting older.
Okay. Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. But yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah.
Anything new with you, man?
Not really. We found out that Miyavi, one of the Asian Japanese guys we listen to, he's going to have a concert in October in Toronto.
Oh,
so
awesome.
We're actually thinking we might do a trip again.
Do your own version of Oktoberfest.
Yeah, I called it Broketoberfest.
Broketoberfest.
You know, bro.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I was gonna say Brocktober, but that sounded more like a Brock Lesnar joke.
But yeah, that guy isn't he like what? He plays instruments, right? What instrument?
Yeah, he's the guy who has like the acoustic electric guitar, and he like slaps the shit out of it like it owes him money.
Yeah. Okay. Nice. So you guys are gonna come? You guys are probably gonna come see him.
Yeah. We figured, we were gonna see what the deal is with you and everything. Maybe we could come by and meet the bun.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, my brother and his wife are planning to come down. Hopefully sometime soon. We'll see. Yeah, y'all come down and see him. I was planning to bring him over there, but
yeah, either way, man, we gotta get this going.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well,
October's
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, October's the general window we're planning for.
That's good, man. Well, I'm inside of the house, so just come through the window. Alright, so I just wanted to say what's up, y'all. It's been a hiatus and a half. Hespect MMA here. It's June 10th. It's my birth month, 2021. We're back with the excitement. Lots to catch up on and discuss, of course. Lots going on between the pods because it's bi-weekly. But we had I don't know. It's been like what 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, so
trying to hit the pay-per-views.
For sure. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe we'll go more often. We'll see. Starting to get the fire again. The itch. Yeah, so we'll cover as much as we can at this time. Oh, forgot to fucking text you the discussion notes. My bad, man.
That's all good, man. Lesson learned.
But anyways, little something different for you people. We're actually got. I don't know if you still got it, but I'm watching the PFL stream right now. It's
yeah.
So we're gonna be glancing at that while going over some of the past cards. Now I don't know if you remember our predictions, but let's dive right into the results of UFC 262, Oliveira versus Chandler. You know, did you happen to catch the prelims with Andrea KGB Lee and Valentina's sister?
I vaguely remember the prelims. I did watch it, but how long has it been? 3-4 weeks?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of weed in between you.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so she submitted Antonina by triangle armbar in the second round. So it's just a little
Okay.
highlight there for people to look out for. I wish she would fight more often. I think she only fought. Well, She's fighting 2 times a year. Well, she fought 3 times in 2019. Okay, maybe I'm just missing it. But anyway, she was on a 3-loss skid before beating Antonina. She last lost to Roxanne Modafferi. Can't even say her
Modifar?
name. Modafari. There you go.
That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, but anyways,
I
yeah,
wonder how much
good bounce back.
homework John Anik and the crew have to do to say their names right.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like
They get to talk to them.
that's a challenge. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
but
mean, it's probably a lot easier when it's what you do for a living, but that's still a lot of time investing to remember so many names, right?
yeah, no kidding. Yeah, Anik's smooth with it though.
I mean,
He usually gets it.
yeah, yeah. He's taken over as like the new it thing, the new staple of the casting crew.
Yeah, basically with
But
his
it's always John
promotions
Anik
and
times
stuff.
two more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
got
good
that
shit.
TV commercial voice.
Yeah, he does, and it cuts through, and then he says like random shit about like people's child custody battles or something. You-
I
Have you ever
heard about
seen that
that.
yet?
No,
Yeah,
I heard.
man.
I seen the memes. I didn't check the
Yeah,
thing
apparently
there.
during some fight, he's like both of these guys are fighting for more than the win inside the cage. They're also both fighting child custody battle. Wait, what? Anik, you can't just throw that in there.
Yeah, you didn't even set it up with your intro or anything.
Like you didn't even know if it was a joke or not because that's a serious matter. But he said it seriously.
Yeah,
Holy shit. But yeah, fucking. If anybody wants to check it out, check out Andrea KGB Lee and versus the second Shevchenko sister. I think she's the older one, but
yeah.
yeah, just not doing too well as her little sister there. I saw this hilarious like it's a clip of Valentina right in Antonina's corner, and she's just yelling with a passion, right? Just getting into it, just like, oh yeah, that's kind of coach, that's kind of energy you want in your corner, right? But then you go
Yeah.
into the comments and you see the top comment. It's like I'd be that angry too if my sister was always losing.
That's hilarious. Brutal but hilarious.
The internet, man. The internet
Yeah,
remains undefeated.
absolutely.
Holy fuck. All due respect, Miss Shevchenko. Oh, that's
Damn.
a good one. Yeah, you gotta have a tough skin for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just a joke, people. It's normal. It's
That's
normal.
priceless.
Yeah. How about Andre Muniz though? You hear about him submitting Jacare Souza? Broke his arm.
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember seeing that. That caught me by surprise.
Jacare was just cool with it. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's broken. It's cool."
Yeah, it happens, right?
Oh, so those
Unbroken 2
Brazilians,
arms.
man. Yeah, no kidding, right?
Yeah. How many arms is this guy broken? I mean,
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, like any regular person was ah,
yeah.
rolling on the ground. But yeah, he was just
God
cool with it.
damn, man. That's what happens when you find your hands and you just wanna bang.
Yeah. Did it,
Getting
he got his
submitted
arm
by
broken with he got his arm broken with a smile on his face. But yeah, how'd you like Muniz? Do you remember his performance?
Not really. I remember the submission and
Yeah, me
the way
neither. I
his
just remember
arm
the end.
looked a little bent at the end.
uh, Oh gosh, look at these two Russians going at it. Ahmed Aliyev and Loik Radzhabov.
Yeah,
You see that on
PFL's
PFL
got
there?
like some kind of 4K camera thing going. It looks like a video game almost.
Yeah. The UFC was kind of doing that, like once they do the walk-ins or after the fight.
Yeah,
But yeah, it's a cool look. I don't mind it. It's pretty cool.
yeah, especially when they're in the cage and they get like that video gamey angle,
Yeah,
like
they're
they
just
do when the
bouncing
character
there and
walks out.
stuff. Hell yeah, that's
Yeah,
good stuff. Oh, look at these guys.
yeah, I
This
like
looks
the
serious.
little added effect, whatever.
Well, how do you think the drug testing is in PFL? All due respect to the PFL. This guy's
I
pretty meaty
I don't
right
know.
here.
I'm pretty sure I have to imagine there's like standardized testing for like some of the biggest things that people look for, like the
Yeah.
biggest, most obvious substances. Like I can't
Mhm.
imagine PFL or Bellator are testing more than USADA, right?
Mhm.
So I can't imagine the testing overall is as strict as the UFC,
Yeah.
unless these guys are hooked up with USADA and I'm just not aware. Let me Google that.
Yeah. Well, this guy looks natural, but that other guy, man, his shoulder's about to burst out his own arms, man.
Yeah,
Holy fuck. But yeah, while you check that out, we gotta talk about Edson Barboza's weird delayed KO of Shane Burgos. Remember that shit? Shane Burgos was still bouncing around after Edson clipped him, and then all of a sudden he started like falling back. He was like, "Oh shit!
yeah,
Oh
yeah. That
shit!
was weird.
Oh shit!" That was so
Looked like
weird,
he
man.
ate the
Cause
shot clean, and then when they separated and they were about to, space out again, he just kind of wobbled, right?
yeah, he was bouncing for like 3 seconds though, and then it just I don't know what the fuck happened. That was crazy.
Yeah, that his brain just turned off. It did
Mhm.
hit the Windows logo or the Windows startup sound.
Yeah, that me. Da-na-na-na. It's normal. Good shit. Good shit. That one was funny enough to get a like from your brother. He likes
Yeah,
how Anderson pops up at the end there. It's normal.
yeah, that's
Oh yeah, good
hilarious.
shit. Yeah, I remember reading an article. A ringside physician. He didn't even know the answer. His theory was after the brain was rocked, it was probably like really, I don't know, loose or still moving or something, and then Shane Burgos hopping around agitated it more, which caused his brain to shut off.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
a scary thing. The ringside physician says, "Yeah, I don't know, man. His brain just shut off."
Yeah, maybe it was. Wait, what? This is your job, bro.
Yeah, yeah, you're the guy. That's like what I forget his name. Where one of the guys, he was he had an exchange and then he went down and to pick up his mouthpiece and then just kind of fell over.
Oh yeah, who was that? That was
Yeah,
recently.
I forget which fight
Oh,
that
we'd
was.
have to
Yeah,
go
no, I think it was.
back.
It might have been the card right before the pay-per-view because it wasn't that long ago.
It was exhaustion, right? It seemed like he was just exhausted,
Yeah,
and he kind of
I
just
think.
stayed down
Yeah,
for a
and
second. That was so
yeah, the
weird.
motion of bending forward and coming back up. You know how when you get off a couch too quickly and you get
Yeah.
that blurry eye feeling. I imagine it's
Hmm.
something like that, but instead of getting off the couch too quickly,
Ooh.
you're literally in physical combat and you crushed your diaphragm or squished your diaphragm at the wrong angle or something.
Yeah. Bro, you seeing this? Oh man, he just landed a good right hand. God damn. Finished him real quick. Yeah, you gotta see the highlight. Did you catch it? Oh shit, did it
Oh yeah,
disconnect?
yeah. They're just focusing on him. Yeah, he just got back up. They didn't show the highlight yet.
Oh, okay. You didn't see the finish?
No, no. I literally clicked back like too late.
Oh shit.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Just clipped him good with the right hand, hurt him. That was crazy. If anybody's watching the stream right now, they see it. Too bad we're not live.
Yeah, yeah. I know, right?
Hmm.
Once we get a few. Oh damn, he almost got him.
Oh yeah, you see it?
Yeah, yeah. I see it now. He
That's Mr.
Oh, I
Juicy
thought it was the
too.
guy in the gray shorts who was the guy who lost. Because when I
Nah,
clicked
because
on,
he was
he
sitting
was
down.
like getting on his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Bro, you know when Khabib and Gaethje fought? My stream froze up,
Yeah.
and then the next thing I saw after like the
Oh
second round or the
yeah.
first round started, it was Khabib like crying, and I was like, "Oh, did Gaethje
Yeah.
just beat him? What the fuck?"
God damn,
Yeah,
right?
man. Same shit. Oh yeah, there's the finish. I see it now too again. Yeah, just clipped him hard with the right hand. He couldn't recover.
Yeah.
Good shit. Y'all gotta see the PFL, man. They're doing it good.
Yeah,
They
two
got
finishes.
they got Keith
Yeah,
Peterson
two.
wearing some kind of head cam.
Oh yeah, they have that in there now. I remember them
Oh, it's crazy. Look at that.
saying that they have the rep cam so you can see the actual angle that he's at.
Yeah, look at that. That's crazy. Oh, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean PFL, man, they got some good investments and they went all out, and I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, that's good. I love their
It's
scoring
nice
system,
to have
bro.
yeah, it's nice to have a Thursday card too, right? You don't always have to wait specifically for the weekend.
Yeah, yeah. You don't get like MMA withdrawal.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right?
Good shit. But yeah. What we were saying there. Edson Barbosa, he recently called out Max Holloway. He's joined that list, man. You know.
Oh shit,
Uh,
yeah, he knows Max is down to fight, so he's like, you know what, I'll throw my name in there.
yeah. So Max is fighting what Rodriguez right now, and Giga wants him. Edson wants him. I don't know. How do you think Edson and Max pair up? Edson, he's got good kicks. You know, maybe he can override some of those boxing moments, but Max is gonna close the distance one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of a thing because every way to beat Max seems legitimate, right? Max
Mhm.
is primarily stand up, right? He's tall, he's a boxer more than anything. He doesn't do a lot of groundwork, so the two paths to victory would be kick his legs or take him down, right?
Oh
But for some
yeah,
reason, just no one does it. And if they do,
yeah.
it doesn't work because his durability and his endurance are just off the charts. So you can throw anything you want at him, but the guarantee here is that he's going to throw a hell of a lot more back at you, right?
Yeah.
And like so
Yeah.
far, Volkanovski is the only one who can really match him for durability and endurance, and that's kind of why he edged out 2 decisions.
Yeah. Freaking that guy's such a tank, yeah. But Max, yeah, he did get good at dodging those leg kicks of Volkanovski in the second one. I don't know
Yeah,
why more guys haven't emulated what Max does. Just pull back. You don't have to check it all the time. You don't have to take it all the time. But I guess
yeah,
fighting style, right?
yeah. Some guys' stances are just a little more forward or backward or front back foot heavy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Though some people bounce more than others, right? It's iffy.
Mm-hmm. After that, though, Caitlin Chukagian, she put a dominant performance on Viviane Araújo, right? I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember. That's the one pick I do remember. Like I picked Chukagian on the pod, the last one, but on IG picks I went with Vivi for whatever happened. I don't know, but I thought
So
Chukagian would won.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't remember what I picked, but seemed like a pretty straightforward Chukagian style win. Most of her unanimous decisions are like that.
Yeah, she's like a Joanna if she was like rough around the edges, you know.
Yeah.
You ever
Still
hear what
top
happened to
contender.
her on Twitter?
What? No.
The whole like for some reason apparently her likes were like a bunch of like black porn videos.
Oh yeah.
You remember
I remember
that?
that. Yeah.
Holy shit, man! Like, what was that about? And then she was like, I got hacked. I got hacked, guys."
Yeah. The what's it called? The Derek Lewis meme where Caitlin
Yeah.
Chukagian's fine ass at.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Holy shit! Oh, I was
Goddamn.
making so
The
much at that
internet.
time. I just forgot about that one.
Yeah, goddamn internet.
Good shit,
Just
man. Good
ridiculous
shit.
out there.
I think one of the funniest things I read was like a tweet that said, Caitlin Chukagian must be having the horniest weight cut right now.
Oh man, that's ruthless.
So ruthless, yeah. Holy shit. Good shit, man. But yeah, moving on to that co-main, that painful co-main. Happy for Dariush, but obviously sad for Tony. Handing his
Yeah,
third loss in a row.
it's
Just
a
another.
curse, man. It's always the all-time greats go on a career-defining win streak. Everyone thinks it's gonna keep going well for them, and then bam, 3
Yeah.
losses. I mean,
And
Robbie
it's like, what
Lawler, Donald
happened?
Cerrone. I mean, Tyron Woodley, Tony
Yeah,
Ferguson.
everything was going so well.
Yeah.
But it's also like his last three losses just straight up killers, right? Gagey, Oliveira, and Dariush, he's coming into his own as well.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely is.
Yeah,
I
and I
still think
think
he's a step behind that high level, right? I don't think he could outgrapple Charles or Khabib. I don't think he could, outpower someone like Gagey.
yeah, he really needs to
I
use
mean,
his kind of like mind and toughness. That's what really gets him through his
yeah,
fights. Where the skill's lacking. No offense, I'm not saying he's not skillful, but obviously there's more skill out there.
yeah, like he's very very well rounded. Above average to high tier in just about everything. But at the
Hmm.
same time, the guys at the top are literal masters of one thing and just as good at everything else, right?
Yeah, yeah. Like I know he's on a huge win streak, and Tony was at that time too, and everybody was giving him props. But yeah, I think Tony had a little bit of a different level of competition on his streak. A lot of Benils, and it's not any discredit, but yeah, a lot of Benils, they weren't the most technical battles. It was like more wars, right? And he won the war.
Yeah, yeah, exactly, right.
Hmm. So I love Benil. Anyone listening, don't get it twisted. I love him and his old like Liam Neeson kind of like vibe that I'm getting from him. Well, no, I'm not gonna give that one up. Yeah, he's doing
Liam
good.
Neeson vibe. That's hilarious.
Fuck yeah, he's like,
Yeah,
totally get a
he's
Liam
got
Neeson vibe.
even numerically. I mean, 21-4. That's very impressive.
Hmm.
That's around not quite Tony Ferguson or where Tony was at, but I mean that plus his recent streak. Either way, no one can ignore him. He's getting to that point where Charles was at 8 fights, right? And he had a couple names, few names.
Hmm.
But at the same time, Charles is what years and multiple records ahead of Beneil, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah. Same with Islam, right? Islam, he's right there too. He's at that 6-7 fight win streak. Also, even if
yeah,
he's not the most outgoingly promotable guy, once you get to that point, it's just impossible to ignore a win streak like that.
yeah. People
Like he
start
might just
making the
Khabib his way
noise
to the
for you.
top, right? He's just yeah, exactly.
Hmm. Yeah, so just as you're talking, you can see how complicated lightweight is, right? Islam's number 9,
Yeah,
but he can easily like make a good run at the title. Give Charles a good run for his money, or Dustin, or Gagey, Dariush.
yeah. I mean, all the way
Dariush.
up to 10. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Like 8, 9, 10. Hoker, Makhachev, and Gillespie. I mean,
yeah,
Gillespie and Makhachev are a little untested at that level, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt any of those three being able to beat anyone in the top 10, right? On
yeah.
any given
It's
day.
just such a Shark Tank, yeah.
Yeah, I know. And I mean, the top of the top. I mean, Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje. You never know when they're just gonna have that breakout performance where they get that crazy knockout and no one can deny that jump up ahead, right? And it's so hard to move from second or third to first. You need something exciting like that.
Yeah, and those guys, man, like we don't know, but they are getting better all the time. I'm excited for Gage's next fight. I'm excited to see Dustin come back against Connor. I'm excited to see Connor.
Yeah,
That'll be good,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I
All these
know.
guys are getting better all the time.
Honestly, I'm really enjoying the fact that Connor talks less. I
Yeah.
mean the whole respectful thing he was doing with Poirier was a nice change of pace, but it didn't seem authentic.
Yeah.
But overall, I'm just glad he talks less because I'm very much looking forward to him and Dustin fighting again.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing the press conferences because he's got that no more Mr. Nice Guy thing going on. So what is he gonna go after Dustin again? After
Yeah,
establishing friends with him and stuff. Um, I don't
yeah.
know.
Maybe he's trying to play the promotion game and he'll make a couple of one-liners here and there, but he won't make it personal. Keep it about the fight. Maybe he'll try and just be more respectful as a fighter, as opposed to insulting someone's country or whatever.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but even Dustin said part of that mental warfare that Connor was doing to him the first time, and like his fans following him and saying he's gonna die in the cage and stuff, that really affected his performance in the first match. And then in the second match, everything was all breezy, so that helped him a lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, everything. That's one of my favorite things is someone making it to that point of challenging for the title, winning the title, getting that the spotlight and the big stage and everything. Just how they handle that, right? How
Hmm.
they change as a person through that whole thing. Like not a lot
Yeah,
of people like Leon Edwards, right? In the strangle shot, I got some flack from saying I was looking forward to seeing him again,
yeah, it's weird. It's
just
weird.
because he's yeah. I mean, yeah, like he was one of the guys where a couple of years ago I was really looking forward to him going for his 9th win, just because I wanted to
Yeah.
see how he handled or how like the spotlight affects people, right? Because sometimes it doesn't work out, right? Like Robert Whitaker, one of the best fighters on the planet, easily, but it seems like the spotlight got to him, and now he found his path again, right? He's just fighting to fight.
Hmm. Oh, quick shout out to Oliver Aubin Mercier. He about to throw down with Martian Held here. Quick shout out to him,
Oh
fellow
damn,
Canuck.
that's yeah, definitely TriStar.
Yeah. But yeah, what you were saying in terms of sorry, what was the last thing you said?
How fighters handle the spotlight, and then I mentioned
Oh
Robert
yeah,
Whitaker being a great fighter, just the spotlight didn't mix with him first time, right?
yeah. You for Leon, like it's so weird to me because it seemed like everyone just hated him because he got owned by Jorge and
Yeah,
backstage, And it's like,
he
is
got
that even a reason to hate someone? Like, is this and it
yeah,
just stays even after Jorge gets humbled? I don't get it.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was never on the Masvidal train. I was never not a fan of Masvidal. I've been a fan for a long
Mhm.
time, but I just wasn't down for the hype train because he threw shots at a guy. And I mean, it's arguable of whether you think they were cheap shots or not. You
Mhm.
walk up to a guy with your hands behind your back, non-threatening, and then they immediately throw shots as soon as you know you have the chance, right? Knowing he's not going to be able to throw back.
Exactly, because it gets
I mean,
separated.
I wasn't a fan of the whole interaction at all.
Yeah,
And
and
even less
then
of a fan the fact that more than his fights made him a superstar.
yeah, and Leon himself kind of just got kicked down the curb for absolutely no reason other than he got punched like for no reason.
Yeah,
I mean, he was
yeah.
kind
I
of
mean,
jawing at Jorge during the interview, but I mean, and then there's sense that wasn't MMA. That's assault.
yeah, that literally is a physical assault. And then Dana's reason for it was, oh, you don't interrupt a guy's interview from a distance.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, interrupt an interview from a distance versus literal assault, legal
Yeah.
physical assault.
I don't know,
Yeah,
Dana, man.
I mean, I wasn't too upset about the I guess discipline outcome, but just the whole thing, I was kind of just like, yeah, let Masvidal keep trying to knock people out. If he keeps doing it, dope. I'm down to see Masvidal fight,
Mhm.
but yeah, I'm not a fan of that whole interaction. And it really, stunted Edwards because no one wanted to fight him.
Yeah, after that, and then COVID hit, so then he couldn't even get out of his
Yeah,
country to fight.
yeah, and people, and again, the hate just carried on, right? People were like, "Oh, Edwards is a bitch. He keeps telling people he wants to fight and then
Yeah,
doesn't
I
sign the
never got
papers."
that.
It's like, how is he supposed to get there?
Yeah,
The borders are literally closed all over the world, and you're telling him he's a bitch because he can't get to America.
yeah. I don't know. Sometimes MMA fans
Yeah, I
just
mean,
like they pick a side and they marry that side, and they don't see the
yeah.
logic anymore.
Also, a lot of the loudest, most commonly heard voices, on the internet are people who don't pay attention to the fights as much as the publicity.
Yeah.
Like you have your hardcore diehard fans versus your Conor McGregor fans.
Yeah, where they just tune in and they don't know jack shit about the politics or any of the background ongoings and stuff.
Yeah, they just they're just down for the violence.
Yeah, they're the Just Bleed guy, and he's everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing wrong with being down for the violence, but it's just annoying having to listen to them all the time.
Like saying ignorant shit or talking like, and they don't know what they don't. They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, and it's just so frustrating to have to restrain yourself and not yell at these fools
Oh yeah,
on
for
the
sure.
internet, right? And then you
Yeah.
yourself become a fool.
Oh no, man, it's taken me like a couple years for me to really restrain myself from getting into comment arguments. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so pointless. But yeah, good
yeah, I
shit.
know.
Moving into that main event though, Charles Oliveira,
Oh
Charlie
yeah.
Olives, our boy Charlie Olives, man. That was a scary first round though. How were you feeling
Oh
that
yeah,
first
I was
round?
I was absolutely worried. I was
I was like,
literally like on
fuck.
the edge of my seat, just like I was like, no man, he's not gonna get done like this. It's not gonna happen like this.
Yeah, man. Holy fuck. That one
I mean,
reversal when
goddamn, the amount. Oh
mhm.
yeah, I was about to
That one
say the amount of action and like the changing tides in one round was just unbelievable.
I know, man. That's the best of the best when they go at it, man. That's what happens, yo. That was so good, man. I hope
Yeah,
people respect Michael Chandler more. He almost got it, man. He's there. It was in
yeah,
his hands. Flipped away.
yeah. He had his hand on it, man. He was literally holding on to the belt, but
Yeah,
it just didn't happen.
yeah.
And then
That
the
was
the
actually,
clean the clean kind of check hook type thing, right? Just right on the
yeah,
shin. Perfect.
Charlie Olives, man. Just such good technique. And like when I was watching both of the when they were both hurt, the small difference that saved Charlie and that Chandler didn't do it, and that's why he got knocked out. Was Charlie kept moving his head even when he was down on his
Yeah, his
ass, and
back.
no, when Michael Chandler hurt him and he was kind of like on the ground, slumped a little bit. Like he kept moving his head and Chandler couldn't punch it. He kept missing. And then when Charlie hurt him in the second, Chandler didn't move his head, so Charlie kept
No,
punching him in the head. Yeah,
no.
it's
I mean,
crazy, man.
it was
Those little differences.
yeah, little things like that. And that's not something you can just do on the fly. You can't just tell someone,
Yeah.
when someone hits you in the face and you're disoriented, do this, right? You literally have
Mhm.
to drill those movements to the point where they become more muscle memory than conscious thought. And then,
Mhm.
when you're in that situation where you're almost out, your body will like do a lot of the work for you because, it's in those motions already. It's used to them.
Yeah. Just
And it
trying to
just shows like a
survive.
lot of the dedication and everything. Yeah, it's exactly right. It's instinct at that point.
Mhm. Yeah. Charlie, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. I thought he was gonna submit him, right? I thought it was a first round submission. That didn't work.
I think I picked second or fourth round submission.
Yeah. And yeah, Charlie was like, fuck it, I'll just knock him out.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah, good shit. So like, no, this isn't even a loss for Chandler because of his performance. Obviously he feels the loss, and he had the title in his hands and it slipped away. But in the fans' eyes, I think he proved himself. He said he's
Yeah, I
here to
know.
stay. So I'm here for it.
Absolutely. He's still motivated, still focused, right? I mean, in every way, right? from the media to as far as what we can see, how the weight cut went and the camp. I mean, he walked into that octagon at 100%, right?
Mm-hmm.
It just happened to be Charles Knight, and that happens, right?
Yeah.
I'm absolutely thinking he's like a fixture, and he's a threat for the next couple of years for sure.
I hope that Gagey match gets done, man. That the rumblings are going
Yeah.
on, and it's like it's taking too long, man. We gotta know. We gotta know. Is it official?
Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea, but
Let
that's
me
I
just
was
look at it
actually
right
about
now.
to bring that up.
Yeah, man, that match, those guys are gonna. I know it might not be long. I won't be upset with that, but I
Yeah.
hope it's a war. Health
Yeah.
be with them, but I hope it's a war.
Yeah. It's like a
All
bad
right.
pickup line. It won't last long, but it'll be the best 3 minutes of your life.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Good shit. Yeah, nothing yet. I don't see just headlines that Dana was like, "Oh, that'll be a fun fight." Duh, yeah, it'd be a fucking fun fight, yo.
There's a lot of promotional backing behind Chandler right now, coming off
Mhm.
that pay-per-view. I think I'm not sure, and he's only got one win in the division, right?
Yeah.
And then a title shot lost. I think they might try to give him like maybe a 5 to 10 fight. I mean, if Chandler loses twice in a row, I would guess that's it for his UFC run.
Hell no, man.
As
Why not?
far as
Why can't he
I
keep
don't know
going?
about like. I mean, like he's got one win, and at the point where you're 1-2 and you're not Conor McGregor level promotion material, it just doesn't
Mhm.
seem likely that you're going to get another top 5 fight right away.
Well, I think he has a work ethic to keep drilling. Even if he has to go on a win
Yeah,
streak himself. It's just, yeah, obviously his age is a question, right? He's what,
yeah,
mid-30s now.
something like that. I thought he was like 37. Yeah, let me check right now.
35.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
oh, I thought he was a little older than that. Yeah, okay, I'm mistaken then. I take that back partially.
Yeah, so even though the
Yeah,
clock, he's fighting against it at this point, but he's got a good work ethic,
yeah. I
man. I
mean,
think he can keep going.
yeah. I mean, he's been a longtime favorite of mine outside of the UFC, and I've always wanted to see him in the UFC. I'd love to see him keep pushing it. I just don't know how much goes into the matchmaking.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Yoel
Like
Romero situation.
the Gaethje Chandler fight. I don't know if they'll see it. Like, because after the Dustin Connor fight, the winner
Mhm.
of that is obviously fighting Oliveira, more than likely, right?
You think
But
so?
then
Maybe.
I honestly do. I mean, Dustin, obviously, right now, Dustin is the number one contender. And if he wins, there's no doubting he gets a title shot, right? But at the
Yeah.
same time, you beat someone in that position on top of the promotional power. I just full blown see Dana giving him a title shot.
But it looks like Dustin's just after money fights right now. Like he said he might take Nick
I
Diaz
think,
after Connor.
I mean, if he
It's like,
does that, I completely understand. And
yeah,
it'll be a little disappointing for a lot of fans that he'll never actually get to hold official gold, or
yeah,
at least isn't working towards it specifically. But I'm down. I'm not down for a Poirier Diaz fight.
yeah. It's so weird that like for a long time, Khabib and Tony were the parallel champions, right, of lightweight.
Yeah.
They had never fought each other, but they were beating everyone. And now it seems like fucking Charles and Dustin might be the parallel champions that aren't fighting each
Yeah.
other. If
I
Dustin
mean,
goes
you
for
got a
Nate,
wrestler. Yeah, you got a wrestler and a guy who says he's never boxed before, and then 2 months later, you got a boxer and a BJJ specialist.
yeah, like what the fuck? And now they might not fight each other because Dustin wants money.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Charles is the
realistically
champion
though,
now, so
yeah, I mean, I'm not particularly hyped on the Oliveira Poirier fight. Like of all the
mhm,
fights in the division, that would be a good fight, but I don't know how exciting it's expected to be. I
yeah,
mean, like Dustin and Connor, that's going to be an exciting fight for sure. If they do Gaethje and Chandler, that's absolutely an exciting fight. I mean, Ferguson's next fight is going to be exciting for sure.
mhm,
RDA usually puts on an entertaining performance, but all the matchups right now in the top 5-ish, I just don't see a lot of excitement there.
Yeah.
That's just as like a just lead standpoint.
Yeah, I think Dustin gotta go for the belt, man. Screw Nate. Nate's trying to get a welterweight title shot off of Leon when he said. Well, he said some more stuff. We'll go over that soon. But I don't know who should. Okay, who should Charles defend against? The winner of Poirier and McGregor? You think?
I think, yeah, because Dustin, if he wins, it's obvious. But if he doesn't win, that's where the argument comes in. And I think of
Yeah.
all the people in all the situations, Gaethje's just a little too far out from his last fight, and
Yeah.
Conor has so much promotional push behind him. And it's another massive lightweight title fight with Conor. It's hard to deny, especially when he beat the number one contender.
Mm-hmm. And Oliveira, he deserves that
Or at the
that
very
red panty night.
yeah, yeah, he absolutely deserves a brand new pair of red lacy underwear.
Holy shit. Good shit, man. So exciting happenings always in lightweight there. Let's
Yeah,
move
he's
on
never
though,
had
man.
that.
Yeah, let's move on though. Let's move on. Card after that, click glaze over at Font versus Garbrandt. Yeah, let's kind of like speed up here. Yeah, oh wait,
Oh yeah.
let's pause. Let's pause at Ben Rothwell. Yo, what was up with that interview after his win? You know,
Which one?
he submitted late replacement Chris Barnett, right? Guillotined him in the second round, and then his after cage interview was just like there was no awkward Ben Rothwell. No, he's just like talking regularly. Did you watch
Oh,
that
what the
one?
hell? No, I didn't.
Oh well, he was just talking regularly, man. He was just answering the questions like a regular person. I was just waiting for him to like burst out loud, throw his hand up. I was missing that
Maybe
guy.
he's going for a new look.
I don't know. It was so weird.
New. Yeah, I
Anyways,
don't know.
yeah. Jack Hermanson on the main card. He bounced back from his loss to Martin Vettori there, right? It was a hard-fought
Oh yeah.
decision against was it Edmund Shabazian, right?
Yeah, I like that fight. Not the overly exciting, but a good example of adjusting and adapting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want Hermanson. Like, obviously, I'm not a coach or an expert, but if Hermanson can clean up that striking, looks kind of like I don't know, kind of. To me, it just doesn't seem like the level of like a TJ Dillashaw or Dominic Cruz or like a Israel Adesanya. There's kind of a weird flow to it. What his grappling is like, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the first round didn't work, and he knew what to do after that. His coaches told him, he listened. That's what happened.
So good on him. Going into the co-main, Carlos Esparza TKOing Yan Jonan. That was pretty surprising. No one really gave Esparza a chance there. Now she's
Yeah.
calling for a title shot against Rose.
I feel like that's the obvious fight to make.
Mm-hmm. Here's the wrench that's been thrown in though. Joanna spoke up and she said, "Whoa, wait! You didn't beat me. How can you fight her when you haven't beat me yet? You should fight me again."
What the hell?
Did you watch their first? That was Esparza's first title defense as the inaugural strawweight champion. Joanna dominated her, beat her to a pulp. I think it was a decision, right?
I think Joanna needs to work her way back up. Obviously, as long as she defended and as dominant as she was, she hasn't been that way lately.
Mhm.
And with her only wins being Tisha Torres and Michelle Waterson in the last 4 years.
Yeah.
It's not much of an argument to say you can jump ahead of someone on a 5-fight winning streak with some quality names.
Yeah, there was like a little bit of hope for her there after that great fight with Lee. Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't know why I'm drawing a blank on the strawweight champion. or the former strawweight champion that
Rose?
Rose knocked out.
Wei
Wei Li Zhang, yeah. After her fight with Wei Li Zhang, there was a bit of hope for her to get a rematch or another title shot, but then, yeah, Rose was just like, no, hey, I'm back. I'm the champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hear what you're
Swooped in.
saying. I hear what you're saying. Like, Joanna, you can't just be turning away all these potential title contenders because you're sitting as the gatekeeper right now. All due respect,
Yeah.
you had your time. You can have it again, possibly if you play the cards right. But that's not the right card to play. I like the story between Esparza coming full circle because she has a submission or a TKO win over Rose. Anyways,
Let me just check here.
a
Yeah.
rematch.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check on it.
Yeah. Submission.
Yeah, submission. There you go. I think that's when they crowned. Yeah, the champion. That's when they crowned Esparza the champion. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
full
I mean, the
circle,
one
man.
quote that I saw is, "We started this division together." Right. The quote from
Mhm.
Esparza in that one post. I
Nice.
mean, that's a
That's
pretty
beautiful.
powerful quote to build a promotional material on, right?
Yeah. Wow. Wow.
And
That
that's
was
exactly
great.
what it is. Like, I mean, 2021 all the way back to 2014. That's 7 years in the making.
Yeah.
Yeah, two champions, first fight ever, and now 7 years later, they're both still in their prime,
Mhm.
seemingly the best they've ever been, right? I mean, it's hard to argue the story there. I think that's
That's
the
good
fight to
shit.
make, and then after that, by then Joanna, Zhang, they can fight one more time and kind of identify a next contender.
Yeah, have their rematch off the title shot. Or not with a
Yeah,
title on the line. Why not? That could be a
maybe
good
one loses, one wins, and then there's a new contender, right?
yeah, be a good way to
Because you
bolster a
can't just
fight night.
deny the 5 to 10 ranked people, right? 5 to 10 ranked people need a top 5 opponent to break in, and right now with Joanna being where she's at and Wei Li not having, defended the title dominantly for as long as
Mhm.
Joanna did, they're not in either position to be immediately asking for a rematch.
Yeah,
So
listen,
it
I
just
need.
makes sense to
Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. Well, I was just saying it just makes sense to work your way back. You gotta climb.
Yeah, yeah. For me, I think Joanna should definitely just fight Marina Rodriguez. They both have a very similar fighting style. I think that would be a goddamn scrap and a half. Marina, she's been doing
Oh yeah.
putting in work. But bro,
Yeah,
man,
she
how
just
do you
beat someone
think?
recently.
Yeah, who was that again? I would have to double check, but it was a pretty good. I think it was Michelle Watterson, man.
Oh
She
yeah,
beat
that's
her
who it
up for
was.
the better part of 2 rounds and a half. Got dominated on the ground for a little bit. Even got hurt with a
Yeah, did
body shot, but Watterson didn't
yeah,
go for the finish.
wasn't enough. Didn't
Mm,
capitalize.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I think that'd be a good stylistic matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm. Bro, how long do you think Esparza's waiting to use that line? That's a well thought out line, man. I don't know if she just came up with that
It
one.
absolutely is. It absolutely is. I mean, when I saw the tweet, I was like, God damn, this woman just promoted the next little bit of her career. Everything is based on this one tweet. Because
Yeah,
like,
man,
damn, that
that's
is a
heavy.
quote and a half.
Do you think someone gave it to her?
I don't know,
God
man.
damn, that's
It's
good
it's
shit,
so
yeah.
simple but so effective, so powerful. I
Yeah.
mean, it's literally like a division defining fight. Like if Carla Esparza wins against Rose Namajunas, I mean that's like history in the making. They're going to do a rematch.
Yeah. God damn it. How awesome would it be if either lady won, as far as like reclaiming
Yeah, I mean,
gold or Rose putting the stamp on a trilogy. Like, yeah, no, you know what? I'm the champ. Let's do a third time.
yeah, yeah, definitely, right? Because then it would be 1-1, and then this would. I mean, Joanna's title run might actually get overshadowed if it plays out as a trilogy, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good shit, man.
Like, I'm
I don't
obviously
know.
Joanna's title run will never be forgotten, and you can't put any disrespect on it. But this is literally like the type of storyline you write a Rocky movie about.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's got to be the next fight. I'm gonna be really disappointed if it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And I mean, I can literally just hear the intro to the the pay-per-view countdown where they're doing all the promotional material.
Yeah.
And then they do that thing where, Carlos Garza's standing there and there's like perfect lighting and shadows. And she's like, we started this division together. And then it just leads in.
Boom. Yeah, man. Always showing the old film of her like going through the tough house with Rose and then beating her.
Getting
Yeah. Oh man,
takedowns,
it's gonna be
landing hard
good.
shots, just hype up the fans.
Yeah, good stuff, man. Yeah, you gotta do it, Dana. Don't do us dirty. You've been doing us dirty too much, man.
Yeah.
Feel like a dirty boy. Yeah. Into the main event though. Rob Font. God damn. He had a bit of a, it was pretty even at the beginning there, but I don't know. It looks like Cody. I don't know if he gassed or he just guess he couldn't just keep up with Font. Font just kept throwing those hands out there.
Yeah, I mean that jab was like seriously the move of the night.
Yeah, double, tripling up on it. Really disrupting like Cody's reads, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot to say, right? Cody looked like he just wasn't there tonight. He didn't show up really. Font showed up, and it was just one-sided all the way through.
Yeah, man. He was even saying like, "I got the best jab in the UFC now." A little excited there, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little bit.
But yeah, man. What do you think is Font next in line? What's going down for this guy here, man? He got that awesome win over Moraes, right? And then now he followed up with Cody.
Is Sterling scheduled?
He's rematching.
only-
Well, apparently he's trying to rematch on.
Oh, the first ever disputed champion?
Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, he better not make Font and Jan fight not for a title. Yes, come on, Sterling, man. I had so much faith in you. Come on, bro.
I'd be okay with that. Font getting a title shot.
Yeah.
I mean, Peter,
after Jan and
like,
Sterling rematch.
He did absolutely knee him. But
yeah,
I mean the
it was just all bad. It was just all bad.
Yeah, there's no winners. There's no winners.
As soon as he hit him, it was like,
now,
oh no!
Like a month later, we're all sitting here like no one won. You may have a belt on your hanging above your fireplace mantle, Sterling, but no one likes you for it.
Should have been a no contest.
You didn't gain any fans.
Yeah, it should have been a no contest. Gosh. I'm still clenched up every time I think of, oh no! Sterling! God damn, man. Anyways, I hope that evens out. I don't wish bad karma on anyone, but I feel like Sterling has a little bit of karma coming his way.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see Jan get a rematch, but I wouldn't be argue on getting it.
All right, man. Let's brush past that card. Go into UFC Fight Night 189, Rosa Strike versus Sakai. That was a pretty good card. Yeah, no problem. While he's gone, big shout out to our boy Auburn Mercier. He pulled out the victory there. Good stuff. Oliver Aubin Mercier. Sorry, France. Oh, Montreal. Sorry, Montreal. Defeated Martian held by decision. 30-27 across the board. I was glancing at it. He had some good moments on top. Almost got submitted. Or maybe not almost, but there's some danger there. Some kind of heel hook or something I saw. Exciting stuff. If you didn't watch it, check it out. I'm sure the replay is somewhere. And we shall wait for Throb to come back. probably end the pod before Clarissa Shields fight. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy what's to come there. I'll be going over her very, very soon.
Okay, let's get ready to rumble.
Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, what we're doing here, we're shooting into UFC Fight Night 189. Let's quickly talk about Santiago Ponzinibbio. Yo, bro, bouncing back.
Man.
Good
God
shit, man.
damn,
What a war. What a
I
war.
haven't had some bleed like that in a while, and I wasn't even ready for the rest of the card. I needed
Yeah,
a
man.
Gatorade in 20 minutes.
Dude, what's up with Miguel Beza, man? That guy is a freaking giant for the weight class. Dude looks like a freaking middleweight.
Yeah. He looked like Darren Till.
Yeah, man. And he wasn't like he did gas. It might be because of the weight cut, but he didn't look drawn out. I mean, I didn't see the weigh-ins. Maybe he was way more drawn out there, but looked good. But yeah, ran out of gas. It looked like.
At the same time, he's still 28 years old, right? So he's just still in that youthful ability to push his body.
Ponzinibbio, though, big Hespect, man. Just pulled it out, man. Just like a snowball, yo. You know, it was a little bit chill at first, but then as he gained momentum, man, goddamn, that was a good ass fight.
One criticism I have is he's very hittable. He lets himself eat one to throw one, right?
Bit of a brawler.
Yeah, I mean he got knocked out by Jingliang Li.
Yeah.
Possibly
I feel like
for the same reasons, and against Baeza, there were a few shots in the first round that had me a little worried, but he seemed to eat them well.
Yeah, with Li Jingliang, I think he was just maybe a little excited, you know, to be back, and he's like, you know what, I'm gonna put a stamp on my back with my comeback. And then
A little
Li
more than 2
Jingliang
years,
was
I
like,
think.
Li Jingliang was just like, oh, I put a stamp on you. Yeah, I'm Asian too, so don't worry, it's not too racist, people.
Yeah, I am the one who stamps.
Yeah, good shit. But yeah, really proud of him. I want him to get back into it, man. Get back in that groove to where he was like on that nice winning streak before the division got all clogged up and he got sick and almost died. Welcome back, Santiago.
Yeah, definitely. With style, too. I mean, that was a hell of a fight. Credit to both
Yeah.
guys.
Shit, man. If anything, maybe in the future, Dariush can move up and him and Ponzinibbio can have a tough guy competition. That would be a fucking slugfest.
Yeah. That would be just... The only way that's stopping is if someone's cut too bad.
Yeah, just pure violence. Good shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So we gotta put our hands together a little bit, not in applause, but in grief, as our boy Walt Harris suffers his third loss in a row. Things are just not going good for this guy. Got TKO'd by Marcin Tybura. I don't know, man. Is life trying to give him a sign? You know, all due respect to his loss, but things just don't seem to be coming together ever since.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's tough, right? 3 losses in a row.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at heavyweight when you're pushing 40.
Mm-hmm. And by all appearances, it seems like he's doing great when he gets to the cage, but I don't know. I feel really bad.
Yeah. I mean, if he's interested in continuing fighting, you know, I'd much rather see him move to Bellator or something where he can start making some, you know, promotion sponsor money.
Yeah, kind of make the load a little lighter on himself. Maybe he's taking on a little too much. Yeah. UFC, man, you gotta be in it all the way.
Yeah, he's got to be 100% dedicated to the title and nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
No distractions or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. Marcin Tybura though, good on him. Was he ranked yet? Anyways, that was a good performance, man. Just took him down, smothered him. Good shit.
Man, have you seen some of the stats that PFL monitors?
Oh no, I didn't. Oh, is it on their IG page?
I don't know about that one, but
Oh, you mean the
they have
live,
this new
the
thing called
play-by-play?
yeah. Well, like just in general, they have they were just putting up there. I saw that they have this new scoring system called fighter performance on a round by round basis, and they get a
Mm-hmm.
score out of 100 based on like general effectiveness, not necessarily winning the round type scoring, but just like the overall effectiveness of it, like how they looked damage wise or exhaustion wise and things. Because
Oh, pretty cool.
ref or judging a fight, those are a lot of things you don't look at, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sounds really comprehensive. I think I have seen it
Yeah,
like pop up here and there when Anthony Pettis fought and stuff. Yeah, they pull up some
yeah,
pretty interesting stats.
yeah. They
Really good
also had
shit.
another one that was just on the stream a second ago, where they were measuring fighter strike speed.
Oh shit, that's
Like
awesome.
I guess they have them throw a shot and they measure how quickly they punch. I don't know
Yeah.
if, but yeah, they were just putting it up there, and uh, Aubin Mercier has one of the higher strike speeds for the lightweight division. Was it lightweight?
Oh god damn. Just gotta throw more hands. Less
Yeah,
wrestling.
22 miles per
Just joking.
hour. And the next guys
Nice.
were 21 and 19. I've never seen that stat before anywhere else. It's super interesting. I'd like to see more random things like that.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. It's refreshing. It's refreshing, and it's
Yeah,
still informative of like the fighter and stuff. Yeah, super good.
yeah.
Yeah, good shit, man. Now we got Natan Schultz and Alexander Martinez about to throw down lightweight. Yeah, the scoring system, the stats, the look, they're doing good, man. It's really good.
They are.
Shout out to PFL. Yeah, looking into the main event of this fight card though. Jairzinho Rosenstrike. Yo, man, I think he should change his nickname to Buzzer Beater, yo. This guy just
Yeah.
decides to end the fight at the last second of the round.
Exactly.
Got Overeem, got Sakai now. Um, yeah, man, how'd you like his
Oh.
performance?
He looked good. I mean, physically, he looked better than he's ever
Yeah.
looked. And I
Hmm.
mean, he's showing a new patience. But I mean,
Yeah.
when it was time to capitalize, and he saw the shot, and he decided I read that he heard his corner yell 15 seconds, so he's like, "All right, fuck it."
Yeah. It seems like when he says "I fuck it," it goes well for him. You know, with
Yeah, exactly,
Ngannou,
right?
he backed up. With Gane, he kind of held back. Just say
Yeah,
fuck it. Just go for it.
yeah. I mean, in that Ngannou loss, he actually was like an inch away from countering right on the chin of Ngannou as he was off
Mhm.
balance and swinging wildly, right? It was just
Yeah.
a difference in reach that kind of helped Ngannou in that one.
Hmm. And the flurry of punches came at him like Wolverine. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
forward
you
X or something.
literally as close as a human being could get to the physical Hulk. You got that coming at you, right?
Yeah, man. Freaking Ngannou. Definite predator right there.
Yeah, I'd like to see Rosenstruck keep pushing himself like this. He'd
Yeah,
it
it's
seems like
exciting.
he's on that Derek Lewis moment right now where he's like, "Oh shit, I can knock these fools out. I can actually get a title here."
Yeah, man.
And
I
then he
give him
puts
good
his effort
odds.
in and now he's number 1, right?
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I would give him good odds in a rematch with Ngannou. If Ngannou's getting more patient and Rosenstrike is becoming more comfortable in the cage, might be problematic for Ngannou. Might not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Where do
mean,
you who
Derek
do you
Lewis
think he?
is going to be problematic for Ngannou, I think.
Hell yeah, fucking love the beast. But yeah, where do you
Oh
think
yeah.
Rosenstrike should go next?
Um that's a tough one. We just got that Gane Volkov fight, which is going to be awesome.
That's gonna be fucking awesome.
Lewis Lewis is basically the next guy to fight Francis. I mean,
Fuck John
Stipe wants to
Jones.
come back. I'd be interested in that fight. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Stipe.
he wants
Stipe
his
getting
30
beat.
million or whatever.
Yeah. Come on, Jones. You ain't even a draw.
Yeah. I think we talked about it last time. He's not as big a pay-per-view star as he thinks he is.
He's not. He's not. And the thing with Daniel was because of the rivalry. It wasn't because of Jones.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Daniel Cormier still has, top selling pay-per-views in the entirety of UFC, right? Without John, whereas John only has his top 2 with DC.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Rosenstrick Blades looks open. Is he fighting anyone?
Yeah, I think that one might be the one to do because Blades, he seems like the only way you're going to beat him is by knocking him out with a single punch. And Rosenstruck, we need to see if he's ready for that top level, right? Because Blades wrestling and his maybe not power striking, but he's definitely competent. The whole package of Blades is definitely a top level fighter, right? So it's a good challenge for both of them. See if Blades can overcome the one punch knockout thing.
Yeah, because Curtis Blades, he's pretty much a complete package, but he just needs to work on the timing a bit. Yeah, Derek Lewis, he's like, I was just waiting for him to duck down, Yeah, he ducks down when he goes for a takedown, and he was waiting for it. And yeah, he hit it. So he needs to mix it up a
it
little
just
more,
depends, right? He's got the wrestling and he's got the striking. He's just got to mix them up a little better.
Yeah. I'm gonna get through that. So yeah, I like that matchup.
Yeah,
Good
it'll be a
shit.
good learning point for both of them, right? Because I mean, after the Blades Lewis fight, I'm pretty sure Rosenstruck is the perfect package to emulate the win.
Yeah, man. Good shit. Yeah, it's fucking all these divisions are getting so exciting, bro. It's good shit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so
There's so
let's
much
move
young
into.
talent too. That Contender Series is doing wonderful things for the divisions. There's
Yeah, and
always a
now they
new
got
name
Tough back too.
in every division. Yeah, exactly. They have they built such a strong avenue to flood in newer, younger fighters that have like near unbeaten records. That way, the divisions are stacked with these people with only 1 or 2 losses, and like that excites people, right? People see 19-1 versus 23-2. It's not quite as exciting as 28-10 versus 32-16.
Yeah, some oldies right there. You can tell.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
no disrespect to people who have multiple losses. It's all about learning. Charles, I think, has like 10 losses. I don't know. I'd have to check again specifically. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a strategy point for the newer audiences. They like unbeaten fighters, right? They like those superstars that have never had to yield any ground.
Yeah, for sure. And it makes it interesting, You see, on some guy's record, it's like, okay, well, who's gonna beat you? I want to see. I want to see you go. I
Yeah,
want to see you
exactly.
lose.
Exactly right.
But yeah, let's dive into some predictions now. We'll quickly go through these. It's almost 9:30. Gotta attend to the little shit pile upstairs soon. He's getting babysat. Just joking. I love my son, people. That's why I make fun of him brutally.
we're 90s kids. This is the humor, okay? Don't get the wrong idea.
All right. So, keeping on some key matchups. Damian Maya, number 9 versus number 12, Bilal Muhammad. How do you see the fight playing out, and what's your prediction?
I think Muhammad can get it done. I think he's seen
Oh
enough
shit!
of Damian Maya. I mean, he's doing very well for himself lately. I mean, he's not quite at the highest level of 170 pounds, but at the same time, everyone can see a triple jab and a takedown or a single leg coming from a mile away with Damian Maya.
Yeah. That takedown game. I don't think he's ever shot a double leg, has he? Maybe a couple.
I don't know. Usually he just grabs onto something and it's like, oh fuck, what do I do now?
Shit, I like that. That's spicy take. I'm gonna give it to my here. So, okay, what's your method here? You think decision or?
I'm thinking it's gonna be a unanimous decision, Bilal.
Yeah. Let me quickly look at Bilal here because I need to know. Okay, this man has never been submitted. Maybe a dominant Maya-like performance, like when he fought Nelson. You know, just take his back the whole time, control him.
That this is why your ratio is whack.
Because we're going with the
You
heart.
gotta mile things up a bit. Yeah.
No, I keep sticking with the oldies, man. Yeah, some of them are pulling through
Yeah.
though.
I love it when an
No, fuck
oldie
it.
pulls through. But
Yeah, fuck it. No, I'm gonna say Maya by boring UD. No offense to Maya. Maybe he's just not gonna be able to submit Muhammad, but he'll keep him down on the ground for the better part of 15 minutes.
yeah. Okay. Interesting.
All right, so co-main, Leon Edwards, Nate Diaz. Damn, I wish we had a little more time to talk about this. Maybe we'll do a pod next week, brush up on it a little bit more. But for
Yeah.
now,
Go
what's
over the
your
elements.
yeah, for sure. Um, but yeah, what's your how do you see it playing out? What's your prediction for this one?
I think Leon Edwards gets it done. I think he gets it
I
by
like it.
decision.
Yeah. Listen, Nate Diaz is a motherfucking gangster. The fact that this guy is unranked and somehow gets a fight with Leon Edwards. You know, he's an
Yeah.
OG, BMF. But yeah, so gangster. Big respect for you, Nate Diaz and Nick Diaz, who might be coming back. We'll brush up on that in another podcast. God damn. But yeah, I think Leon Edwards, he's just more well-rounded, and there's so much film on Nate Diaz. It's like, how can you not game plan against all that?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. At the same time, as much as the Diaz brothers are known for their cardio and durability and everything like that, the fact is, time gets to everyone, and Diaz is battle worn relatively and 36 years old, right?
hmm
Leon Edwards is riding an 8-fight win streak, 29 years old, prime of his life,
hmm
and I think as far as growing up in the sport of MMA, the newer, younger crowd is just a little more well-rounded, whereas Diaz seems to always just want to box people.
yeah. Even though he's a jiu-jitsu guy too, man. Probably do some wild shit on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of those high-level strikers that have quick, you know, immediate threat submission game, right? Like
hmm
Pettis or Tony or
Yeah, they just snatch something up.
RDA. Yeah,
Uh,
I mean RDA was a
Charles.
submission specialist first. Charles,
hmm
yeah, same thing. But yeah, I think Leon Edwards. I don't think he's gonna put Diaz away. I think Diaz is still got one of the better chins out there for sure. I think it's just gonna be like a split decision. I think Diaz might take a late round or two.
Yeah, see him gas in the end. Leon. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't question a Diaz cardio to anyone in their weight range, aside from a few
Yeah.
choices. But yeah, I mean,
So,
I think Edwards wins a strong 3 rounds, and
yeah.
then maybe they just don't finish each other after that.
hmm Throppy Lawler with the split decision prediction.
Yeah, exactly. I don't like picking against Nate Diaz, but I think Leon Edwards might just have that pep in his step.
Well, I predict this with full on fear for Diaz. I go with UD Leon Edwards.
Okay, awesome.
Uh, all right. Yeah, we'll definitely brush up on these next week, man. We'll go in
Yeah,
depth with these.
definitely.
But yeah,
Do another one. Yeah.
co-main. Yeah, co-main. Figueiredo, Moreno. Goddamn good rematch. How do you see it playing out? What's your prediction?
I have no idea. I'm gonna Google right now coin toss app. Okay,
Good
I'm
shit.
gonna assign
Good shit.
Deiveson Figueiredo as heads. Flip it.
Okay.
It came up heads. I'm going Figueiredo by split decision.
Let's go, Figgy. He would have got their decision last time, anyways. But fucking war, man.
Yeah,
Good shit.
that
Yeah,
was an
I'll
absolute battle, man.
fuck yeah. I'll pick Figueiredo, UD as well. I think Moreno is just he seemed a step behind the first time. I think Figueiredo's gonna keep that same story.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, they
And
both made interesting points. It's hard to tell which is like the ultimate, like who's really telling the truth. Like I think it was Moreno who said or was it Figueiredo? One of them. Oh no, you know what? Never mind. I'll come back to that. I'll figure out what I'm talking about first, and not make an ass of myself.
yeah, all good, all good. We'll definitely go in depth on it next week,
Yeah,
people.
there's so
So
much
we'll
to
see
go
you then.
over with these ones.
hmm Yeah, for sure, for sure. And yeah, you know what? We'll probably pick it up so that we can do more in-depth talk of these guys. All right, but main event. Good. This feels like a rematch that I didn't even know I was waiting for. But anyways, Adesanya versus Vettori too, man. How do you see this playing out?
I think Israel is going to knock him out early.
Oh shit! Has Vettori been finished before? Let's see here.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I know his last two were
no
decisions, right?
problem.
Adesanya and that. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's a tough out. But you know, Izzy can finish it. I think he said he plans to. So I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah,
Just needs to find the marker, and he's good at that.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I just Israel's his striking, right? If that's what you're gonna do to him, you're probably not gonna win.
And his
And
takedown defense has
I
improved.
mean, Vittori, yeah, and Vittori is not, the highest level wrestler grappler in the division, right? So
Yeah, I don't
I
think
just
he's as
don't.
good
I don't
as
know. I
Jan
just
or as
it's kind
powerful.
of like a Max Holloway situation, right?
Mhm.
Adesanya's stand-up specifically is so well-rounded and ahead of the game that it's hard to do anything to get there. It's kind of like Robbie Lawler was, right?
Yeah,
Robbie Lawler was like, I can bang. I'm just gonna make it so you can't take me down, and then you have to
yeah,
bang.
yeah. Fuck yeah, those strikers with the takedown defense, man. Prime Jose, good
Yeah.
shit, man. They're like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can take me down. It's like, oh god.
Okay. Yeah. Take me
Fuck.
down then.
God damn, good shit.
I
But
think
yeah,
that's my favorite general type of stylistic fighter. The kind who he's not just like all stand-up. He's
yeah,
like you just can't take him down. You just
yeah.
don't bother, man.
So you can try, but once he stuffs it, you're going back there. You're going back to stand up, and
Yeah,
we're
you're
gonna
gonna immediately realize whether it's the strength or the technique or the anticipation or whatever. You're gonna realize at some point, fuck, I gotta stand here and try and punch this guy.
Good shit. Yeah. So you got Izzy by first round KO, TKO.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess maybe third because
Oh, nice.
I think Vittori's he's a tank, right? He's not overly big for the division. He's coming in more than likely at 100%. Biggest fight of his life, biggest rematch of his life. He's got everything on
Mhm.
the line. I expect nothing but excellence from Vittori. But at the same time, stylistically, I'm going with Israel.
Stylistically going with the style bender. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think yeah, you know, Vittori is a tank. I do see Israel fending off takedowns and just proving that you know what, I'm better than you. But you know, I'm gonna go with a decision. I think I think Vittori's just got a real good chin, and he's game. He's game, and he'll probably try and implement the wrestling because Jan had success there, but he's not as big as Jan. He's not as powerful. I think. I don't think his timing is as good as Jan. Jan outstruck Izzy, so and Vittori
yeah,
didn't the first time they fought. So even as improved as he is, I don't think he's on Izzy's level, and I don't think he's caught up. So I'm gonna
yeah.
go with decision.
And I also think Izzy handled the loss to Jan very well. right? Like even though
Yeah,
Izzy's all crazy
like the
and
champ.
everything, like he is, he's quirky in his own way. But I mean, I saw no flinch, right? No ounce of hesitation in any media, anything afterwards. He was literally
Hmm.
just like, okay, I lost, right? I've lost before. I mean, especially 185, it's hard to deny someone other than Whitaker challenging his stand-up.
Yeah, he dared to be great. Is what he used, and that's
Exactly.
good. That's good. Who else would have done it,
I
right?
mean,
Izzy did.
yeah, I mean, either you lose or you learn, right? The old saying. Seems like he learned a lot from that.
Yeah, good shit. Good shit, man. All right. Well, hate to do it, but we'll close up this episode of Hespect MMA now. Thanks as always for tuning in, everybody. All right, everybody can tune in.
Someone's tuning in. I know one person is.
Yeah, what's up? Thank you for listening. Any final words, Throb? Got any?
No, just stay beautiful and bleeding.
Awesome. Good stuff. Yeah, so we'll probably pick things back up next week. Yeah, follow the IG page to watch for any updates, at Hespect MMA Pod. That's probably how you found the podcast. So I don't know why the fuck I'm telling you guys. All right, well, yeah, we'll catch up more next week, bro. All right.
Definitely, man.
Good shit,
Glad
man.
to
Oh,
be working
damn,
towards a heavier schedule.
hell yeah, man. Good stuff. We'll fire it back up. All right, everybody. This is Hespect MMA, Throb Lowe, and Hespectful Keith coming at you and going out of here. Peace, man.
Peace.
Hey, thank you so much for listening in on today's episode of the Hespect MMA podcast. If you'd like to connect with me and discuss your own responses over anything MMA related, come follow my Instagram or Twitter at Hespect MMA Pod. And for those of you listening in via YouTube, remember to hit that like and subscribe button to show some continued love and support. Appreciation to you, and tune on in the next episode. Much Hespect.